Hi guys, this is Saffron again doing blogging. Obvious change since we last spoke, but let's continue. Video 1, you want me to tell you about my viewing experience, like how it is now and what I think is going to be like in the future. So what's the importance of me watching shows at their scheduled time? I don't think it matters for most shows. Like, I don't know, I only really want to watch like live shows as it's happening at the correct time, because otherwise, say Britain's Got Talent, I know that's coming up soon, I probably want to watch it on the days that it is, because everyone basically watches it, so the next day people are going to be like, oh no, he went through, he got out, oh they were amazing. So you don't really want to watch it after you know what's going to happen, because it's pointless. Like, you'll know what's happened before you've even watched it, so it's not going to be like nerve-wracking, or you're not going to get into it as much. Also, maybe football. If like my brother or my dad watches football, they'd rather watch it live, so people don't go, oh, good game last night, and they don't want to know the score because they haven't seen it yet. So I think watching things on telly that are live, or like everyone's going to be talking about, like the news and newspapers, friends, family, is better watching them live rather than like at a later date if you've recorded it or on demand player or something like that. So yeah, so it's not, I don't think other channels are majorly important, like reruns of shows or cartoons or something like that. No, music channels doesn't matter at all. Do I know anyone who doesn't watch telly? I would say my brother doesn't really watch telly like the normal way, because he's at uni at the moment, so obviously he's busy doing lectures or out partying, I guess is what they do at uni. He normally watches stuff on demand players or the internet, like live streaming or stuff like that. I guess it's more practical for him, because he can do it when he's got a free moment, rather than like going to watch telly at that specific time. So it's so much more practical. I mean, I normally Sky Plus things if I'm out and about. I mean, I work a lot, but yeah, I think it's easier just to watch things at a later date rather than having to do it at the precise time that it's on. Also, I use demand player maybe for a new series that's on, because it's like you have to wait like they're on every week, so I hate having to wait a whole week to watch the next episode of the series, because you lose what's already happened, like waiting a whole week just to watch the continue on from the first episode. So I normally wait until the series is over and literally just watch them all on demand player, maybe one a day, rather than having to wait a whole week. Actually, I did do that for 90210 last season, because I cannot stand waiting a whole week for the next episode, because I get so into it and I'm like, no, I want to watch it now, so I just wait. Also, I think people use maybe demand player or the internet more because there's just less adverts, and to be honest, nobody wants to watch loads of adverts during a show. And what annoys me is when films have adverts in. So if you watch a film on the internet, you know there's not going to be like adverts in between. That's really annoying. Okay, part 2 of the video, you want me to tell you, what is it, how I watch telly at the moment. I normally only watch like physical telly of a night, maybe when I get in from work or something. Just want to sit, just want to be lazy for the rest of the day because I'm on my feet all day, so I normally only do that of a night. But like, I'm going to Bournemouth tomorrow for a week, and we've got like a long journey. I think it's about 5 hours. So I know I'm going to be like on my phone or something, because I've got an iPhone now. It's really techno. I used to have a brick, so these is like all new to me. Yeah, I've got an iPhone, so, and you can actually watch the telly on there and like films, and it's really good. So if I'm on a journey, or you know, have to wait for someone, or I just go on that, and it's really good actually. So, or like normally if I'm just at home and I want to watch something, but maybe I'm at work, so I'm going to just Sky Plus it. I think Sky Plus is really useful. I mean, I thought Sky was good, and then Sky Plus came out, so that's actually, you can record like so many things. I think it's good. So I really like it. And also Sky Plus is good, because if the doorbell goes and you don't want to get out because you're so into it, you can just pause it. It's good. Also, I use video on demand on my laptop, all that good stuff. If I miss something, just catch up on technology these days. Just blows my mind actually. What else do you want to know? Have I seen anything on like social networks? Is that it? Oh yeah, Twitter debates or like play along shows. Actually, with the Twitter debate things, you know, there was the show called Piers Morgan Life Stories. I actually was on Twitter and I saw them tweeting, Josh Franceschi tweeting Piers, and Piers was tweeting Josh, and they were having like a little argument, but like not obvious, so everyone would be like, oh my god, they're having an argument, but they were having a dig at each other. I can't remember what it was about. It was about someone on his show, and I don't know, it was a bit heated actually. I could tell what was going on. And then everyone started going on Facebook going, oh, they're having an argument. So that's the only thing I've really seen of like debate on Twitter. I don't normally get into stuff. I just update it like, hey, I'm watching telly, I'm watching a film, nothing good, I have an exciting life. But as for the play along shows, to be honest, Red and Black, I have played along with that, and also Million Drop Live. I've done play along shows. I'm not very good, but it's fun because it actually tells you percentage of like who's won, how many people have got it right so far, and you know, stuff like that. What else? Looking ahead, like in the future, what do I think will happen with telly? And how it could be made more fun. To be honest, I think there should be like maybe a poll at the end of every show, just maybe like people can rate it and show like the popularity. So if you haven't seen it before, then you could get an idea of how good people think it is before you see it, and also like comment on, and maybe there should be comments on what people think should happen. Or like a red button at the end of the show, so you can do that kind of thing. As for like in adverts on the internet, I've seen, right, there's this one for like Vanish, you know, the pink Vanish people, and you scroll over it and you have to like hoover up a carpet, and then it's like, wow, that's clean, and then you have to like put some glasses on this person, and to be honest, that wouldn't make me want to buy the product. I must admit, I want to actually like do the game or the side of the screen, but it doesn't make me want to buy it. If I wanted to buy it, just the advert would make me want to buy it, not doing a little game. Who wants to buy cleaning stuff? It's not fun. And what do I think will be able to change in the future? Well, now there's 3D TV, isn't there? But maybe they could do 4D, like little bursts of air coming out your telly, woo, and you know when it's scary, like I don't know. 4D is a bit like just stuff coming out of the telly. It would never work, but maybe, you never know. I'm sure people didn't think that there would be like laptops and stuff in the future, so oh, and also I think, because you always have to have a tiny little bit of internet connection to go to watch telly on my phone. I have to have some internet connection, or it uses up the megabytes that I have. I don't really understand, but maybe in the future they're going to be like, you don't need internet connection, you can just watch telly. And that would probably be bad because I hate having to try and get signal and stuff. I was actually talking to my sister about what she think would be cool. She's only 8, so she came up with an idea that there's, you know, on laptops there's a webcam. There should be a webcam on a telly, so you can be maybe the star of the show. You can choose your destiny, choose your fate, and I don't know. Yeah, you can interact with the other characters, but who knows? That's just, I suppose we'll have to find out in the future sometime.